feeling ignored or distant? Instead of chasing or begging, master this ancient Stoic approach to regain your calm, control, and dignity. It's not about manipulation, but about reclaiming your inner strength and balance. Stay tuned to discover the one mindset shift that can transform your relationships and your life. The power of not showing need. Let's start with one of the most transformative Stoic principles, the art of not showing need. Picture this: someone important to you begins to ignore you or drift away. Your initial reaction might be panic, confusion, or even a deep sense of insecurity. It's natural to want answers, to want to bridge the gap immediately. But the truth is, showing desperation or neediness often pushes people further away. Why? Because neediness implies that your emotional well-being is dependent on their presence, on their actions. The Stoics remind us that our peace of mind should never be at the mercy of external forces, including other people. When you act out of desperation, you're effectively telling the other person, "My sense of self depends on you." That's not a position of strength, it's a relinquishment of power. Instead, choose calm. Choose self-restraint. Imagine yourself as a rock amidst turbulent waves. The storm may rage, the water may crash against you, but you remain unmoved, steady, and grounded. This composure doesn't mean you're indifferent or that you don't care. It means you understand the power of your inner self. By maintaining your serenity, you communicate something profound without saying a word. You are whole and complete, with or without their attention. Silence, in this case, is a powerful ally. Instead of bombarding them with texts, calls, or pleas for explanation, take a step back. Let your actions, or lack thereof, speak volumes. Don't be always available. Here's another subtle but impactful truth. Constant availability can diminish your perceived value. Imagine this scenario. You're always ready to answer their calls, respond to their messages, or adjust your schedule to fit theirs. At first, this might seem like a display of affection and commitment, but over time, it can create an imbalance. When someone knows you'll always be there, they may begin to take you for granted. The Stoics teach us to value our time and to live with purpose. By prioritizing your life, your goals, passions, and commitments, you demonstrate self-respect. This doesn't mean you should play games or intentionally distance yourself. Instead, it's about preserving your independence. Ask yourself, before this person entered your life, what were you passionate about? What hobbies, dreams, or ambitions made you feel alive? Reconnect with those things. When you build a life that doesn't revolve around any one person, you not only enrich your own existence, but also become more intriguing and admirable to others. The key is to strike a balance. Show that while you value the relationship, your world doesn't stop spinning when they're not around. This independence creates a healthy dynamic, one where mutual respect and admiration thrive. Dose your love wisely. Love at its best is a gift, not a transaction or an overwhelming flood. One of the pitfalls many people face is giving too much too soon. They pour every ounce of their energy, attention, and affection into the relationship, leaving little room for growth or reciprocity. The Stoics teach moderation in all things, including love. Loving wisely doesn't mean withholding affection or being cold. It means pacing yourself, giving in a way that's sustainable and balanced. Think of love as a fountain. If you empty the reservoir all at once, it dries up quickly. But if you let it flow steadily, it remains a source of nourishment and joy for both of you. Preserve your individuality within the relationship. Keep nurturing your passions, dreams, and personal goals. These are the things that make you unique and attractive. When you bring a whole, vibrant self into the relationship, you elevate its quality. And remember, love isn't about self-sacrifice to the point of losing yourself. True love inspires growth and authenticity in both people. By dosing your love wisely, you ensure that it remains meaningful and enduring. Focus on yourself. When was the last time you truly focused on yourself? Not your job, not your responsibilities, and certainly not the person who's ignoring you. Just you. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that another person holds the key to your happiness. But the Stoics remind us that our greatest strength and joy come from within. Think about the things that make you feel most alive. Maybe it's painting, running, writing, or spending time in nature. Maybe it's learning a new skill or diving into a subject you've always been curious about. Whatever it is, now is the time to reconnect with those passions. When you focus on yourself, something remarkable happens. You begin to radiate confidence and independence. People are naturally drawn to those who are self-assured and fulfilled. This doesn't mean you're shutting others out. It means you're reclaiming your identity. Growth is another cornerstone of focusing on yourself. Take this time to reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Are there areas of your life you'd like to improve? Skills you'd like to develop? Relationships you'd like to mend or strengthen? Personal growth not only enriches your life, but also enhances the quality of the connections you attract. Embrace impermanence. Here's a hard truth. Everything in life is temporary. Relationships, emotions, even the situations we hold most dear, they all change with time. The Stoics teach us to embrace this impermanence, not as a source of fear, but as a pathway to freedom. When someone drifts away, it's easy to cling to the past, wishing things could return to how they were. But this resistance only deepens your suffering. Instead, acknowledge the transience of life. Celebrate the moments you shared without clinging to them. Every ending is also a beginning. When one door closes, another opens. By accepting impermanence, you make room for new opportunities, experiences, and connections to enter your life. Control your emotions. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to control you. The Stoics believe that while we can't always prevent emotions from arising, we can choose how to respond to them. When someone ignores you, feelings like anger, sadness, or frustration may bubble to the surface. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back. Recognize the emotion for what it is, a temporary state, not a reflection of who you are. Practice techniques like mindful breathing or journaling to process your emotions. When you respond from a place of calm and clarity, you not only handle the situation better, but also reinforce your own sense of self-control. Practice self-sufficiency. One of the most empowering Stoic principles is self-sufficiency. It's the idea that your happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external sources. When you cultivate self-sufficiency, you become resilient. You're no longer at the mercy of someone else's attention or approval. Instead, you build a life rich with meaning, purpose, and joy, one that's unshaken by the actions of others. Invest in yourself. Learn something new, pursue a passion, or simply take time to care for your mental and physical well-being. These actions not only strengthen your sense of independence, but also remind you that you are enough, just as you are. Accept what you can't control. Finally, let's talk about acceptance. One of the most liberating truths the Stoics offer is that we cannot control everything. We can't dictate how others feel or act, but we can control how we respond. When someone ignores you, it's tempting to try and change their behavior. But this is a futile effort. Instead, focus on what's within your control, your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about redirecting your energy. By letting go of what you can't change, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. In the face of being ignored, Stoicism offers a powerful framework. Don't chase, don't beg. Instead, focus on building your inner strength, maintaining your dignity, and embracing the things you can control. By doing so, you not only reclaim your power, but also create the conditions for healthier, more balanced relationships. If you're ready to embrace this Stoic mindset, take the first step now. Comment, "I choose myself because I deserve the best," below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more transformative insights. Remember, the real power lies within you. See you in the next video.